Libra, hello, and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new timeline reading. Now, for those of you guys who are not yet too in tune with the whole lingo of timeline readings, it's whenever you find this reading, whenever this reading finds you, it doesn't matter if this reading says it's been posted weeks ago or right now. It's the energy that you are tuning into, because this is the frequency that you are anchoring at this given time. So these timeline readings, this one, right here, right now, is a reflection of your current energy, especially if it resonates. Because right now, coherence on the planet is rising. And whatever it is that you are either in alignment with or not, that's exactly what you're pulling into your field. So the harmonic field is your reading right now. And all of the information that will be coming through the reading may or may not make sense right now. But the real answers will lie. What happens after you watch the reading, after you listen to the reading, after you tune in to this reading? Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to start off with your dominant energy first. And for the extended, that's where the real stuff really is revealed. You can find that link down in the description box below. Remember, quick announcement, I will be posting zodiac sign readings, one zodiac sign reading per day. A few weeks from today, you'll see just one, so you'll be getting a new one every 12 days. For personal readings, the link is down in the description box below. All right, let's see. And you are anchoring the frequency of the... Okay. What I'm getting here is that there's someone who is trying, and there's something here that I feel in my eye. You might be feeling something on your left eye, twitching or dry. There's something here that is blocking your view. Like you can't really see clearly. Feels a little uncomfortable. And it has to do with something here that you know you've been needing to resolve. You've been needing to take care of, whether you're already doing it or you soon will be nudged to. But you have here denial of something. For some, it's a connection. The denial of a connection, the denial of you needing to make certain changes in your life. Denial. And in this particular image, look at it very closely. There's a man there. He's wearing it looks like a business suit. It's like a business suit, blue turquoise type color. And it seems as though he's pressing a button on a mask that he's wearing. He's wearing an oxygen mask, which means that only by wearing this oxygen mask can he breathe. If he takes it off, he feels like he cannot breathe. So there's something here where in its purest form, something is not being accepted, or something is being rejected in its purest form. Again, this could be related to any area of your life: career, love, family, friends, your personal self, whatever this is, you only know. But what I'm seeing here is that if this is a connection, because it does say denial of a connection, someone here feels like they can't breathe. Somebody here feels either, what is that word? Smothered. Somebody here is smothering, doing the smothering, and the other one is feeling smothered to the point where they can't breathe. Let's see. The number 34. How does that number resonate for you? Right now, what I'm sensing for you is that you're going to start noticing a lot more synchronicities, a lot more symbolism in numbers, colors, shapes. Even pay attention to this image, because the answers, the real answers, will be given after you watch the reading, after you see the reading. So if you're just kind of like watching it and just kind of like, okay, whatever, I'm just kind of listening, but not really, you're not really paying attention to the symbolism, to the tone, to the energy, what these words feel like. Okay? So the number 34. 4, 5, 6, 7. If you see the number 7, 777, 707, or just the number 7, you're going to be receiving a lot of downloads from the universe, God, source energy, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever it is that you believe in, your higher self. And again, pay attention, because these are spiritual messages, spiritual downloads. You're going to be getting information. You're going to know things, and you're going to say, how did I even know that? You know, somebody might come and ask you something, and then you actually have the answer, and you don't even know where it came from. These little things are going to start happening. Okay? So pay attention to all of that. It says here, a denial of connection, too fast, too soon. There is another person involved, not ready for the deep connection. Wrong timing, or can't or won't commit. Afraid of hurting you or hurting themselves. So there is a person here, again, whether this is you or someone that you are dealing with, only you know, by being honest with yourself, by truly being deeply honest with yourself, is how you will know. This connection situation is happening way too fast, way too soon. Because there is another third person involved. Remember, a third person doesn't always have to be a lover. You guys have to expand your mindset. Okay, this is what these readings are doing here. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to trigger certain things within you so that you can tap into these energies yourself. So expand your mind. If this is a work situation, there could be, a new person that was just hired to the company, or some kind of business partnership and there's a third person involved. It could be a family member, a friend. Of course, if this is a love situation and there is a third party, okay, then yeah, there is that third party. But again, this is all about expanding your mind. The third party could also be a third just thing that's getting in the way. Like, say, for example, a person overworking and they don't have time for the connection because they're making that third entity, that third thing, their work, their career, more important than the connection. I mean, it could literally be any third thing, person, place. Of course, for the majority of you guys, it's a person not ready for the deep connection. This person is in denial. They're like, no, I'm not ready for love. I'm not ready for the connection. Whether they're telling you this, whether you are saying this, whether this is you or someone else, but whoever this person is not ready for a deep connection. The only way they can be in it is if they wear that mask, because they're not ready for the real, the raw, the depth, right? They have to wear this mask because that's the only way they're able to breathe. Wrong timing. It's not the right time for this person. They can't or won't commit. So this person can't commit because of whatever circumstances they're in, or they just won't. It's a decision that they've already made within them, or they are making right now. And it stems from fear. They're afraid of hurting you or hurting themselves. Now it comes with a secondary message. I realize there is something between us, but I do not have the time or the capacity to understand it. Everything is too much, too soon, too fast. And I have other things I need to deal with. This person is not prioritizing the connection or you. And if this is you, you're not prioritizing that person, thing, whatever that wants this from you. Okay, because there's other priorities there. There are other things there. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates already. Now, let's jump right into these clarifiers and positions. We're going to check out what frequency you are anchoring in the recent past. The recent past in these readings represents timelines. It can go back to your ancestors, it could go as back to the past, into your past lifetimes. But the fact that it's still showing up, it's still a part of you at this given time, right? It's like your bloodline, your past. Something here that is happened in the past is still being coded in your present vibration, frequency. Then we're going to go into your present moment, right here, right now. What frequency are you anchoring at this given time? What are you attracting because of that frequency? Preliminary message. And we're also going to go into your future self and what messages your future self has for you. What portals of opportunity are opening up for you in the near future? And of course, your challenge position and how to overcome that challenge. Now, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, and of course comment down below letting me know how these readings resonate for you. Are you enjoying these readings? And more importantly than anything else, give the video a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's free. You help support the channel, you guys. So if you enjoy the readings, give the video a thumbs up, like the video, because it really helps me and it helps the algorithm. It helps me know that you guys are actually enjoying it. Okay? It's meaningful to me. All right. Now, I see that you could potentially be dealing with the sign of... Ooh, wow. This is going to be very deep reading. I see lots of signs. Whenever I see a lot of energies just come through all at once, especially like this, lots of signs, take a seat. Prepare. Okay. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Leo, whatever other sign of the zodiac. Does not necessarily have to be any of those, but your preliminary message that just flipped out of nowhere. You have the Strength here. This could be a Leo for some, but with the Strength here, this is saying that you've been strong. It's a situation here that is needing for your strength, for you to remind yourself that you are strong. I see that there is definitely some kind of situation for a lot of you guys, a connection where you two are very different to one another. This person might come from a different culture, a different background, and or just differences in the way that you view life, right? Because in this card, look at that. There is two different species. There is a human being, and then there's a lion who's a animal. Okay? How are these two getting along? How? Look at that. I mean, they understand each other. She has the power to make this lion her friend. There's something deeper there. There's something deeper. There's something beneath the surface where even if on the outside people don't comprehend it, you don't comprehend the connection. How is it that I'm so attracted to them? How is it that this is happening? But there's something deeper there. You make this person feel stronger. They help you with your strength, or you're going through a situation where this person's difference in behavior or their, just differences are actually making you stronger. We're going to see. Okay, but that is preliminary message. But at the bottom of the deck, you have here none other than the Queen of Swords. So, when the Queen shows up at the bottom of the deck, very, very important energy there. It means that for you right now, you have the clarity, even if you think you don't, or you're watching the reading to get more clarity. It's actually, like, no. It's not you believe, no, it's this. You already know the answer. You can see clearly through the fog, through the veil, through the BS. And I see that a part of you might be protecting yourself. Even though you know what you know, you're still kind of protecting yourself. Like, you're trying to let people know around you, don't cross this boundary, don't cross this line. If this is not you, this could be someone here towards you that is behaving this way, with direct energy. Maybe it comes across a little bit cold, or you're coming across as a little bit cold. Of course, this is your reading, so I feel like this is you. You are the one who is coming across as a little bit cold. Are you the one who's in denial of a connection? Are you the one who's in denial of a situation here? Oh, you don't have time for love. You fill out your schedule with, other menial things. But nobody has time for love. What? No, not today in age. I mean, we've got AI. Who's got time for love if you've got AI? Right? Or maybe that's what this person is saying. Let's see. In your challenge position, you have here the Temperance, the World, the Page of Pentacles. So, the challenge for you right now is accepting. One thing is, I see the truth. I see that person. I see the situation for what it is, whether this is career, family, friends, whatever, love. You see it clearly. It's undeniable. The Queen of Swords, I mean, she literally is holding that huge sword of truth, okay? To cut through the fog. But what's challenging you is acceptance. Accepting the truth. Because there is a chapter right now happening that is either about to close out, has closed out, or you need to close it out. There are loose ends in the situation that you still have kept open that you need to close out once and for all, that you're not doing. If you're asking yourself, why is this situation feeling stuck? That's because you're not accepting this for the ending that it is. There's a wall that this has already hit, right? And you either loop back downwards in the spiral and keep replaying the same old cycle, or you accept it. You see it, you say, okay, it's not going to be easy, but I accept it. It's done. And a new chapter opens up for you. But I see here that right now you're not emotionally prepared. You're not emotionally anchored. I feel that for a lot of you, there's impatience, there's restlessness, there's that energy of, but I want this to keep going. It's something here related to hurry it up. when is this going to finally happen? Or why hasn't this happened? Or there's some restlessness. And this is saying here that it's like the more that you try to rush the process, not accept the situation, right? The more that you delay your future, like what you really want to happen. Now, I am also seeing here that part of the challenge for you has to do with something here that you feel like you're not prepared for yet. I'll give you different examples. Say if this is a love situation. You're like, no, but I still have to, I can't break up with this person even though they're making your life miserable, or you're just feeling like it's done, it's a dead end, there's no real, emotion there, right? That kind of vibe. You keep denying the situation, or this person keeps denying, some denial there is happening. And I feel that, there is something here related to, like, if you're in that type of situation, you're not able to take that next step forward for yourself because you don't feel ready. Whether you're like, no, I'm not financially ready for a divorce, or I'm not financially ready for me to leave that job, or I'm not emotionally prepared to accept this right now. So I'd rather, justify it with excuses. This can all be subconscious too. And, or if this is a project that you've been working on and you're like, you know what, I know, it's like something within you knows that you are ready. You're ready for a new chapter. You're ready to change things up in your field, in your career, in your business, in your, job, whatever. But there's a part of you that keeps telling yourself, no, I still need to be more ready, feel more ready, learn more about this new thing that I want to eventually someday do, right? And so there comes a point where it's like, okay, well, you either take that first step, okay? What's that saying? It's like day one, okay? Either you make right now day one of this new process, or you stay in the timeline of one day. Someday I'll get there. Someday I'll do it. Someday. Or this is going to be day one. Do it. Start it. Get moving with it. Right? Don't delay it. This is blocking off a reunion. If you've been wanting some kind of a reunion, because it is in your challenge position, a reunion is being challenged. Whether it's you reuniting with yourself again because you lost yourself in a job that you hated and you didn't even realize it because you were just kind of going about this autopilot life, or a relationship. Okay, maybe you want to reunite with somebody. This could be a family member, a friend, an idea. Maybe you're like, my God, I've been looking for that spark that I felt years ago. That spark that moved my, energy forward. Where is that spark again in a relationship or in a career or in a love dynamic? Or it's like you keep looking for this spark, right? But you're delaying it by delaying an ending. The fact that there's a solution here already showing up in your life, but this is saying that you're not accepting that your spirit has learned enough from this situation already. Your spirit is like, hey, it's time for us to move forward. You learned enough. I learned enough. We've grown already. We know what this is all about. I mean, literally, like, you already know. The Queen of Swords there. All the knowledge, all the information, you already know it. Reunion, it says, the force of love, the force of reunion is unstoppable. Together we are one. You already know that together with this next new chapter, this person, this situation, your passion, your real passion that you might not be paying attention to, you know that really, feels like that's it. That's the one. That's the one idea. That's the one person. That's the one situation. That's the one location, place. Right? There's something there that's kind of like taking you to something there from the past, reunion. Of course, again, it could be a person, place, thing, idea, just energy that you were feeling like, God, back then I was feeling so good about myself. I didn't even care what people thought about me. I wish I could get back to that. What was I doing? What was I not doing? Right? And so it has to do with you leaving what you're still stuck in right now, okay, behind, and closing out that chapter. In whatever way that is for you. For some, it'll be actually an ending. For others, it'll just be acceptance. Just say, okay, you know what? I can't change that person. I keep trying. They're not changing. I'm done. It doesn't mean that I don't have to talk to them ever again. It doesn't mean that I have to, block them. For some, it may. But it could just mean that now you are shifting the energy from them to you. Right? You're like, okay, how can I change now? Because if I change, then the dynamic between me and this person, me and this career, me and this location will, by default, have to change. Right? Now, in your recent past, the energy that you are anchoring in the recent past, that, for a lot of you, it's tied to a past timeline that is still lingering here. It's the Justice. You have here the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor. Okay, so in the recent past, I see that you could have been dealing with an Aries, Libra. Does not have to be. Could be any of the signs. But I see that you were working on something. You were focused. You were like, okay, I'm gonna get this thing done. You were really focused on something. You were really, you wanted it to. It's like you wanted perfection, right? You wanted it to be perfect. I see that all your energy was being poured into whatever this was in the recent past. And I feel that this was part of the karma that you were experiencing. And I'm sensing that it was good karma, because with the Emperor showing up here, this was kind of like taking you to or towards something that you were learning from. It's like you were either learning from directly a person, or you were learning through the experience by working on this. But you were learning leadership skills. You were learning how to do things on your own. You were learning independence. You were learning how to, be more of an authority figure in life. I feel like this work that you put in really took you to believing in yourself in such a way where you didn't really feel like you needed anything from anybody. This is like independence, this is like feeling worthy. The Emperor also is showing up. For some, you were dealing with an individual, a person here who you were learning from, whether a father figure, a boss, a partner, a significant other. You were learning a lot. I feel like there was a lot of maturity here. A lot of maturity, justice. There was some kind of energy there of karma playing a role. Also the energy for some of an equal give and take, reciprocity. Like you felt good about whatever it is that you were focused in on. And speak up. It says here, don't give up. I'm not letting you go, and you will hear from me very soon, so don't give up on me. Wow. So there's a lot of double energy of a reunion wanting to happen. Something or someone from the past, an idea, a situation. It could even be like somebody who's not really giving you the answer right now that you want. It says here, don't give up, speak up. I'm not letting you go. You will hear from me very soon, so don't give up on me. For some, it could be that you were working on a business, an idea, a situation here, and something suddenly happened in your life where you couldn't really focus as much on that thing, idea, passion project, relationship during that time. But it's like something within you is saying, I'm still not going to let go of you. There's still something that we need to resolve. Okay? It's someone from your past life, something from your past life, a passion, an idea, whatever it is. Okay? Now let's go into your present energy. And this is the energy that you are anchoring. the frequency that you are anchoring right now at this given time. And you see me doing this with my eyelash again. There's still something that right now might be bothering you. You're like, okay, I see it, but do I accept it? Do I really see it? So the frequency that you're anchoring right now is the Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups. So there's a message, the messenger. There's a message about to come into your life, or that already came in, soon to come in. You feel it coming in. You're waiting for it. You're anticipating it. You're like, I could feel that if I don't reach out, I just feel like they're going to reach out, right? From either a job that you applied to, from a, who knows, maybe some kind of situation that needs resolving, a person here, or is this you? Knowing that you're the one who needs to send out that message. Only you can be honest with yourself and know this. But there is something having to do with sending out a message, the message being sent out. I feel very strongly that there's going to be something that happens where just when you're about to reach out, that message comes through. It's like both of you guys do it together. It's gonna be something like that, because you have both the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So for sure, there's a situation that is stressing you out right now. You're going through sleepless nights. You're overthinking. You're overstressing. You're letting your fears right now take over your life. You're like letting your fears, your doubts, your insecurities take over you. And these are unfounded. It's like you're suffering in silence. People may not know about this, but I feel that even though there's a new door of opportunity, because there's something here that's telling you there's this new portal opening up, or that just opened up. Something here that might be very exciting, but at the same time, you're afraid. You're like, but what if it doesn't work out? But what if this? But what if that? Because I see that you are ready to go on to a new adventure. You're ready to explore. You're ready for something new. You're ready to really feel alive again. But another part of you is scared because, you fear the unknown. You fear, well, what if something ends up happening? Right? And that fear is what you are letting control you. Instead of you just feeling the fear, right? Right now, the energies are shifting so dramatically that if you keep pushing down those emotions, even if it's fear, ignoring those emotions, it's not about internalizing them. It's not about making fear control you. It's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's about feeling the fear and saying, okay, fear, I feel this is something that's making me scared, fearful, right? And before, you used to do something like, okay, no, I'm not going to do it then because I don't want to feel the fear. So you don't do it because you're like pushing away the fear. Or you let the fear take over your body, take over your mind, take over your situation, and you let the fear make decisions for you. You're no longer doing that. And if you still are, you should not should. You have the option of not. There are no shoulds here. Even I'm, transitioning in language from the way that things used to be done in solid 3D to now we're moving into the 5th dimensional. And let's not ignore the 4th dimensional. The 4th dimensional is what just happened right now. The 4th dimensional reality is the process, right? It's the process moving from 3rd, the in-between 4th, into the 5th dimension, where you question yourself. You catch yourself. You're like, oh, wait a minute. No, it's not should. It's you can choose that. And I see that there is the Knight of Cups coming through. So, wow. You're afraid that it's not going to work out, and this person is coming in to offer you something. It could be a brand new opportunity. It could be a person here who's ready to reveal how they feel. It could be you ready to reveal how you feel. But there's an offer here being made. And I feel that this offer is genuine. I'm feeling like this offer is true. For someone is ready to express their emotions. And for others, you've got somebody here who is wanting to either apologize or has romantic feelings for you, like a secret admirer. However, there's still the energy of a person who has love on the back burner. I mean, I literally, you guys, cannot make this stuff up. What does this one say? A person here who's in denial of a connection, of a situation, because their entire focus is on work. This is before we even got these cards out. We went through this energy. It's just confirmation. Somebody here is making work, a project, their priority, and they're putting love on the back burner until they are financially stable. I'm not going to tell you what's right and what's wrong. Only you know what you want out of this. But right now, the frequency that somebody is anchoring, could be you, is that you could be very career driven, focused on money, making money to stabilize yourself financially, because even though energetically, frequency wise, we are transitioning from third dimension to fifth dimension, we are still third dimensional human beings. Our bodies are still third dimensional. Right? So you do have to make a living. There is a part of you that's like, okay, well, I do have to make a living. But now what changes is, how are you going to go about it? Are you going to go about it by chasing it, by denying love? There is no need to deny love. You can incorporate love in fifth dimension. In third dimension, a person has to block out love and just focus on the material. In fifth dimension, that no longer exists. You can incorporate it all because it's timeless. You're not running out of time. You're not aging. So there's something here related to, it says here, love is on the back burner until I am financially stable. Someone here who is very money motivated. There is somebody here who is stressed out. Oh my God, do I give love an opportunity, or should I give my career more of, my passion project? And somebody here is like restless, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Right? And so it's going to be up to you. But these are decisions that need to be made. Of course, if this is not you, this is the energy that someone here is anchoring, okay? And it's reflecting back to you why they're ignoring you, why they're not ready for love, why they're not ready for this connection. Now, your future self is coming in to communicate a message to you. And the energy of your future self is the portal that is potentially opening up for you if you do want to step into this future timeline. You have here the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, in the near future, I see new love. I see a lot of love. I mean, it's so funny because you're starting off with denying a connection. Somebody here who's in denial of a connection. It could be somebody that you're dealing with who's in complete denial of a connection. No, I don't have time for love. I've got to focus on my career, other things, blah, blah, blah. And then your future self is saying, I'm knocking on your door. Open up to love. Open up your heart. Open up your feelings. Open up your emotions, because it's here. Healing. This also brings healing energy. This is a universe extending that handout to you, that cup of love, self-love, that cup of inspiration. It could be an inspirational project, idea that you have that's coming into your near future. And you will have an opportunity to open up to new things, open up to new ideas, step out of your comfort zone with the Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles is saying you're gonna want to like resist and hold on. And that's also the energy of like trying to control the outcome in the near future. But the message that your future self is giving you is go about this in a new way. Try something new. Open up to love. There is new love coming in for you. And go about it in a more slow, steady, methodical way. Because remember, this one kept saying, this is too much, too soon, too fast. Everything happening all at once. It's confusing me. And so in the near future, your future self wants you to slow down. Slow down. There's no rush. If you are indeed feeling like you're moving into this new fifth dimensional reality, don't rush yourself. Practice rest. Practice beingness instead of busyness. You're not running out of time. What's for you will never miss you. Whether it happens in this timeline or another. But it's saying slow it down. Make sure that you take practical steps towards this new love, new idea, new direction. It's going to make you feel alive again. But make sure that you strategize. You don't rush in. Only fools rush in. But also, learn to step out of your comfort zone. This new love, this new idea, this new opportunity that is being shown to you in the near future is going to help you let go of the energy of possession, wanting to possess, wanting to keep things the same, right? That's too much resistance. See, I mean, when I look at this guy, he puts me off. I mean, look at how he's trying to hold on. He's uncomfortable. He's clearly uncomfortable. He's trying to hold on to what he has for dear life. And he's so uncomfortable. He can't even move. If he moves, either the one on his head will fall off, the pentacle on his head, or maybe the one on one of his foots will shift over, or, you know, the one that he's holding in his hands will fall. He's very uncomfortable. It's like it's a situation here that is already very uncomfortable, but you're still trying to keep it together. You're still trying to hold on, and your future self is saying, no, that's no longer the way, right? I'm even like stretching myself. Just stretch, even like physically stretch right now. Stretch, okay? If you haven't stretched in a long time, do some yoga, stretch, you know, even just a little stretching so that your body can start feeling what it feels like to release what no longer serves you without having the need to hold on to it. Okay? And perception. I only was able to see what I wanted to see. I am sorry for not seeing your worth. For some of you guys, this is between you and you. You're communicating to your inner self, your spirit. I'm sorry, spirit. I was holding you back from expanding, from experiencing new things. Now I hear you, now I see you, and I'm sorry for not seeing your worth. For others, it's a person. Either a person here coming in to tell you, hey, I'm sorry for not seeing your worth. Maybe this person was the one that wanted to possess you. Maybe this person was the one that, you know, felt like they weren't ready. They were in denial of the connection. Or if this is you, if you were in denial of a connection, in denial of something, you know, I feel like you're going to start seeing them very clearly because water here cleanses. It's like there's going to be a cleansing process. You know, when the other day I was driving my car and I was like, what the hell just happened here? Like my entire windshield was completely covered in dirt. What happened is that the sprinklers went on in the morning and it had water, and then the gardener came and he was like blowing all the dust and the leaves, so it just, you know, yeah. So I took it for a wash and then I could see, right? So I feel like there's going to be something here where your future self is telling you, be prepared. prepare to open up, prepare to see, prepare to accept the truth. The denial of something won't let you move forward in a more steady, comfortable type of way. Okay? Because if I wouldn't have washed my car, and I would have said, I was in the middle of making that decision. I was like, wait a minute, should I just go to my appointment right now? Or should I, maybe postpone it? But then I was like, I'm going to risk not being able to see because I had to take the freeway. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I took my car for a wash and I was able to postpone it. No problem. And so there's something like that. I'm telling you this so that you can relate it to your own story. Because by you doing that thing that might right now feel uncomfortable to do, it's actually going to help you see more clearly. Right? The denial will be gone once you finally accept it. Once you finally release resistance, let go. You will be seeing your own worth too. Because this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you may be stuck in a connection where you know that person is in denial. That person might be telling you, oh, I don't have time for love. Oh, they call you, I don't know, maybe days later after you call them. They text you really late, randomly forgetting to text you back or whatever, or making up excuses as to why they can't see you. And it's like, are you the one in denial of the connection? Are you the one in denial that this person may not be ready for what you're ready? Or it could be vice versa. Because by you accepting that and saying, you know what? I know that this person is ignoring me. Instead of saying, oh no, well, they were busy. Instead of you saying that and saying, oh, you know what? Yeah, this doesn't feel good. Why does it feel good? Because there's a split in energy. It's like a part of you is trying to convince yourself, oh, it's okay, justification. But another part of you, the deeper part of you, your spirit is saying, listen, we know this is not okay. We know that this is not love. We know that this is not real caring. We know that this is not what we want. Why are we still in denial? Yeah, that person is in denial, but so are you. And by clearing that up, washing that denial away, accepting that truth, not only do you see that that person wasn't ready, but you, number one, you see your worth. You anchor your worth. You say, you know what? What have I been doing? Why am I still dealing with people who don't want what I have to offer? Right? Why am I still giving them energy, time, money, attention? Yeah. Listen, this is just the surface. We're going to go deep into the extended. And we're going to dive in because that's where the real answers come up. And beyond that, after you watch the reading. So, again, in the extended is where we dive deeper into who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions, how this is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final outcome for this particular timeline. And we will also end the reading with any messages from Spirit. But before we do that, let's jump into your final guidance message. Okay. Interesting. The scales that are balancing out. Balance you have here. There are birds here. I'm not sure what these types of birds are called. They have like a red head. If that has any meaning for you. And I'm wearing red today. It's a Chinese deck. But it says here, balance. Immortal woman, He, He. Create a balance between what you desire and what you can accomplish. abandon prejudice and ego to see other perspectives of your situation. Because when you see, this is exactly what I'm getting chills, exactly what we're talking about. Denial, denial, denial. What is denial? What does denial feel like to you? Don't just listen to the readings, feel them out. What does denial feel like? What does clarity feel like? What does truth feel like in comparison to denial? Because this is talking about the same thing. Denial is directly linked to prejudice and ego. Because the ego always wants to feel safe. It wants to feel secure. It wants to know and it's happy in staying in what it knows, even if it's not good for you. Right? So abandon prejudice and ego in order for you to see perspectives of your situation. Clean that windshield. Find harmony in things material, but also spiritual. I literally, guys, can't make this stuff up. I told you. I said you're moving into the fifth dimensional timeline where one person is saying, no, I can't invest in love right now, as an example, because I'm completely invested into making money, right? Career driven. But this is saying that in the fifth dimensional reality, you don't have to choose either or and suffer. You don't have to have love suffer in your life. You don't have to have financial stability suffer. You can have it all in balance. So it says here, find harmony in things material and also spiritual. Be at peace with the world as it is now. There's no should. Like, ask yourself, somebody here who might be, I have to make money, I have to be successful, I have to, whatever, become this doctor, become this whatever, whatever that is for you. But that's like the energy of what we were talking about earlier. Why should you? Like, who said that? Your parents said that to you? How old are you now? Are you not able to make your own decisions now? Oh, well, somebody told you that when you were a kid and now you're traumatized and you've been dealing with this trauma. Great. Okay, now step one, awareness. You're aware of that now. So now you can stop yourself and say, okay, wait a minute. Am I doing this, pressuring myself to, make a lot of money and ignore love, ignore self-love, ignore, what my spirit really wants and needs at this particular time because of who, what, society? Are they paying your bills, society? Like what people think of you, how people see you. So be at peace with the world as it is now. When it says the world, your own world. Don't pressure yourself to be and do more than what you know. Okay, this is good for now. I can allow for love. I can allow to meet friends. I can allow myself to enjoy, right, life. Give yourself permission. It can be a big blessing in disguise. It's the little thing that you're pushing away that you tell yourself you don't have time for. That's where the solution lies. That is the solution. That thing that it bothers you, you don't want to look at it for what it is. You don't want to let it go. You keep denying it, that it's there. That's the solution. Balance. Now let's jump right into your extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.